everybody, it's Katie. Did you know that studies repeatedly show that writing can trigger both the left and right hemisphere of your brain, which is linked to memory and processing? That means that if you really want to remember something, you should write it down rather than type it up. If you're currently in school, you probably didn't learn how to write in cursive when you were in grade school like I did, so I'm going to give you a demonstration today on how to write the cursive alphabet and also give you some tips on how to improve your handwriting. For today's practice, you're going to need a few supplies. You're going to need your journal or a piece of paper, and you're also going to need a ruler or a straight edge, and then you'll need a sharpened pencil. And I'm going to use a fine liner pen today, but you may want to try pencil first if you're a beginner, and then trace over it in pen later. Let's get started. On your page, you're going to make 3 lines, a solid, a dash, and another solid. This is going to decide how tall your letters are. The dotted line is going to symbolize the height of your small letters, like your lowercase a and c. The top line is going to serve as a guide for your tall letters, like all of your capitals, and also lowercase h, l, t, and so on. Use your ruler to make straight lines across your page, and use your dots or lines on the page to guide the spacing between each line. This is going to make sure that all of your letters are the same height and that they're all evenly spaced. Once your entire page is filled with these lines, you're ready to start practicing. You're going to notice that each letter has a little tail on either side of it to connect it to the next letter in the previous letter. All of your lowercase letters are going to be connected to each other, which makes cursive special. You'll also notice that some of the letters at first don't really look like the ones that you know in printing, but they do bear some resemblance. I sped this video up a little bit because it was taking forever and I really took my time, but make sure that you're writing very, very slow to start, and that's going to help you. As you can see here, certain letters like F and G have a little tail that goes below the baseline, just like in printing. Notice how the dotted line and the top line serve as a guide for how tall to make each peak of the letter. When writing in cursive, you don't actually put the dot on the I's and the J's until after you finish writing the whole word. That's different than in printing. This also applies to crossing your T's. Sometimes people get confused by the letter M because it has 3 bumps instead of 2, and the N has 2 bumps. You can start to add different stylistic choices like making loops or swirls or making your corners pointed instead of curved. It's really up to you how you do it. And there's lots of different styles available to look at online. Once you've gotten your lowercase letters down, we can move on to capitals. One difference between capitals and lowercase is that some of the capital letters don't actually connect with the lowercase letter that comes after it. Take a look at the letter D. You're going to want to use one stroke when writing words and make sure that all of your letters are connected to each other. Try not to pick up your pen or pencil at all until you finish writing the entire word. You'll wait and cross your T's at the very end. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog is a great sentence to practice your handwriting because it uses all 26 letters of the alphabet. Can you think of any other sentences that use all 26 letters that you can use to practice? You'll probably notice there's a few times where I actually do pick up my pen to help my grip on my pen. That's okay. It happens. Just do the best you can to make it look like one continuous line. Whoops. Sometimes you're going to make a mistake. That's okay. It's just practice. Just keep on going. Try practicing writing your name a few times. See how that goes. If you want to get really fancy with it, if you make the downstrokes a little bit thicker, it's going to make a really cool calligraphy effect. Do this after you've practiced a few times. I hope this was helpful in learning how to practice your cursive handwriting. If there's anything else you want to learn, let me know in the comments. Have a great day!